Hi, everybody. Thank you so much for joining. My name is Lacey, and I'm the EVP of Search Laboratory Americas. I am so excited to walk you through one of our award-winning case studies today. This case study highlights our international capabilities and is centered around our cross-channel, data-driven strategy that delivered high-performing results for one of our favorite SaaS clients. Appian is an automation platform for building enterprise software applications. They were experiencing huge international growth at the time and needed an agency to come in and help support their lead generation efforts across the 10 territories and 5 languages. So they came to us. Going into our relationship with Appian, we had 3 main objectives that we were working toward. We wanted to increase the lead volume while reducing the CPA. We wanted to make sure that these leads coming into the top funnel were relevant, high quality, and we wanted to pay less money for them. We also wanted to grow the social media communities that they had already built and established. And then, of course, we wanted to activate these communities. We wanted to encourage this engagement and ultimately drive more traffic to the website. Our approach, as it is with the majority of our clients, was to dive in deep to the data. We started by taking a look at each individual market, identifying which assets were working best, what channels were working best, where we were getting the most for our money, and then we would use this intel to purposefully allocate budget across all of the efforts. Additionally, we saw this as an opportunity to really use our international team. This is something that sets Search Laboratory apart from other agencies. We have an in-house team of native speaking digital marketers. These are people who are well versed in paid search and programmatic, paid social, SEO. They're able to come in and offer a localized point of view. So they came in and conducted keyword research and market audits specific to their territory. And we're able to bring back insights such as industry nuances, what industries thrive across what territories. They're able to tell us what calls to action really engage that audience in that region. And they were able to give us insights about keywords, what's high performing and how it varies from territory to territory. And of course, we want to keep our overall strategy consistent throughout. What this does is it gives us enough localized insight in order to change budget allocation and where we're spending our money from channel to channel, from asset to asset. Given the length and also the extended path from first touch to full conversion, we wanted to find a way to link online and offline data. Luckily, the client came with GA360 licensing, and they were also using Salesforce. And so it made it very easy with the integration to import the MQL data and really use that true offline data for our optimization purposes. Additionally, we were able to take a look at the historical data by region. We're able to see exactly what a target CPC should be per region instead of using a blanket targeted CPC across the account. And of course, we're able to take the competitor audits that our international digital marketers brought back to us in order to give us a good decision on what creatives to run and what ad copy to run. By implementing these changes to the account, it wasn't long before we saw some impressive KPI numbers. We saw a 90% increase in PPC leads and a 30% decrease in paid search CPA. Moving on to our paid social strategy, we knew going into it that it was incredibly important for us to target only the most relevant audiences. And then we also wanted to create a simplified in-platform experience for our user. We wanted to make it as easy as possible for the user to give us the information that we needed. And so in terms of targeting, we leveraged third-party data providers. They were able to help us improve our B2B targeting on LinkedIn, but then we were also able to take that capability and move it over to Facebook as well, which historically has limited B2B targeting capabilities. So with this platform, we are able to mirror the targeting capabilities that you see in LinkedIn, but match some of the more inexpensive pricing that you see on Facebook. We also then used in-platform lead generation ads to streamline the lead gathering process. The user didn't have to leave the actual website in order to give us their information. It was very simple, very short, made it very easy for the user. Additionally, we developed a lead enrichment system. This allowed lead scoring. So this would help us qualify the leads, not only the leads, but the source from which they came. All of this resulted in an increase of 852% in terms of paid social leads and a 72% decrease in paid social CPA. And finally, for our organic social strategy, it really revolved around content, around producing relevant, engaging content so that we could activate the social community. We started by placing localized informative content in front of upper funnel users depending on the regions where they were. This provided them with the information that they needed while they were in the research phase of the buyer journey. We then leveraged user-generated content, which prompted an increase in user engagement. And then, of course, the curated white paper, customer service stories. This was content that we showed to the user who was a little bit further down in the funnel, and it proved to be the content that we needed to cultivate those leads. From this effort, we actually saw an increase across all of the key organic social KPIs. We saw a 100% increase in site users from social media channels, 135% monthly growth in engaged users, users that were actually interacting with the posts and the content, 166% increase in site sessions from social media, and then 154% increase in followers across all social media channels. And that about wraps up one of my personal favorite case studies, one of many. Definitely encourage you guys to go visit our website, learn more about Search Laboratory, read more of our case studies, and learn more about the capabilities that we provide. I want to thank you guys for taking the time and let me speak about this case study and show it to you guys. It's an actual tangible example of how our international localized, data-driven approach does lead to overall success for our international clients.